Hello, friends, subscribers, anglers, YouTubers, creators. What's going on? Welcome back into the channel. Welcome back to MBP Fishing. Take two. Yes, we've already tried this once yesterday, and yeah, I didn't want to think about that, but this looks so good. This looks about the exact same time where you know what usually starts moving in here. We're gonna try it. I mean, I've got a whole nice sandbar and shoreline we can try and fish today. See if we can catch anything. And I don't think my foot can take them rocks again. So got this little split shot rig on here with some worm. This should be interesting. We're gonna see. I mean, it's worst can happen, right? Skunk day number 2. Yeah, terrible cast. Terrible, terrible, terrible. You can tell it was the first cast because the line hasn't been wetted down. And I guess that's okay for that cast. I guess that's okay for that one. I went up. Oh boy, I hit them rocks fast, didn't I? Ah, crap. Hang on, folks. Yeah, this one's not gonna. Yep, I figured that one. So much for that one. Now, all I lost was my split shot. I can handle that. We just put a new split shot on here. You guys, well, you're just coming in, obviously, but thanks for coming in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate you. What's going on? Yeah, the right side of my head is still sore as heck from yesterday, but it's manageable. It's definitely manageable. Yeah, I just lost my split shot on that one. Obviously, I got it popped in a rock or something, so just give me a second to put a new one on. Oop, no trash, Michael. This looks interesting. I mean, I haven't seen much moving as of yet, but that can be very, very misleading. There can be some big ones down here, and you never know it. And this looks about the right level. This definitely looks interesting. Yeah, these dumb split shots about to be clamped in just the right way or they will not hold. And once you get that on here, you gotta come down here and clamp it down. Hang on, folks, I'll be with you in just a second. That feels pretty good. Yeah, I didn't get the hook snag. I got the split shot snagged on that one. Yeah, we got plenty of worms. I mean, just a couple dozen of them worms. We're back down in the Mississippi, and if you guys recognize this spot, when it gets up into this gully, these fish tend to try to come up this little water outlet. This is the same one that goes by O'Fallon Park. So she runs for quite a distance, but underground. They try to run up it as a kind of, I guess, as an instinct. Temperature is about 39, 40 degrees. I mean, there's a little bit of wind, but not much. Yeah, these little suckers, you got to put 3 or 4 of them on the hook to make a nice little yummy little ball. Well, let's try that again. That wind still ain't. You need that out about 3 or 4 feet further. See if I can get a little bit more distance off the sucker. And my split shot just slipped. Crap. Technical difficulties. Hang on. We'll get her right here. Yeah, I'm sorry about killing the live feed early yesterday, but I just couldn't take that. That hurting like that anymore. And my left side of my head is still sore from yesterday. Yeah, split shot's got to be clamped on there, and it doesn't seem to want to clamp. Cheap split shots. Yeah, we're still getting a little bit of wind down here. I'm gonna have to improvise here. All right, that feels pretty good. You got to hold on there at least a little bit. Threw off a worm or two. These little guys are fragile. I've got like number 10 hooks on. So I got a small enough hook to get these worms on, but just pretty much all I can get this time of the year is these little guys. I'm kind of surprised I can get that because every morning that ground is frozen solid. Temperature last night was about 29 for a low. We're supposed to get near 50, but I don't believe it. Last time I checked, it was like 40, 41 degrees. All right. This one more time. Yeah, that's better. Because it gets deeper way over there on the other side. That definitely looks better. Might have to push the stick down just a little bit more. Kind of trying to hold this rod. The wind's going to kind of mess with her just a little bit. And that split shot should drift just a little bit to the right. Assuming I got her in the right place. And as we work further over to the right, if nothing's hitting here, I can start putting up the weights. But this is pretty shallow here. Kind of only a split shot rig is going to work. If you guys hear that in the background, they're loading up. I figured out what that black stuff on top of the water was down there. That's coal. Because they're loading up a lot of corn, grain, soybean, coal, all kinds of stuff in the barges. I don't see them back there in the shallows back there yet. She went up about another 8 or 10 inches, and on the walk down here, I kind of looked at it and saw it looked like a battler's bite. There's some pecking on it. There was something pecking on it. I kind of want to get this rod down closer to the water. Get as little pull on that split shot as I can get. Oh, that was bite. See him peck, peck. Should have set the hook. I should have set the hook. I keep getting those rocks sitting right there. While I'm doing that, let me get the other rod out. Maybe something will pull it out of there. There's obviously something in there. See, this is the heavy weight. That's definitely a bite. I mean, that was going ping, 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 ping. That can be anything in these shallows. Hang on, folks. I'll be with you in just a minute here. We're just getting her started. See, this one I might cast out just a little bit deeper. See if I can hold out there a little deeper. Train. I got to remember, you guys can't hear that, so it's just irritating to me. Yeah, that's going to be a loud one. Yeah, if you guys don't know, I've got the battery extender attached. We're going to try to make this as good and as long as a live feed as I can make her. These worms are they're so tough to get on sometimes. Just got to grab them in just the right place. Suckers. Wonder what that was pinging back there like that. Could be a little drum, could be a big old grass carp, who knows? Look at my hook sitting there. How did that get there? Might need that over there so I don't lose her. Interesting to find a hook like that sitting on the ground. One of mine. All right, I think that'll do for just a little this little one here. See, I'll probably cast her. Let's see. That looks pretty good out there. Yeah, that one's in a different current, so it's going to be trickier to hold. Probably have to put a couple rocks up here. Yeah, I didn't think about anything but getting the live feedback on you for you folks. Ain't got anything set up. All right, that looks pretty good right there. Check to see this one come off. Yep, that one come off too. That's how you know that was a bite out there, because something actually pulled that off after it being snagged out there. That's that muck and algae that's down here that comes out of that pipe down there. Trying to get this set up in just the right angle and everything. Looks like that current's pulling that way, and this way is pulling back that way. So that might be the way to hold. I don't know why that does that. That was a perfect cast. It's just go out. All right, that looks better. Hopefully that other rod don't get in the way. I think I'm good. This kind of looks weird with the angles because I've got two rods sitting in two different locations. This one's setting out in the back current out there. Well, this one's kind of back in this gully back here. I'm really interested to see what these fish are back here, folks. You guys are just tuning in. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate you. Just give me a minute back here. See what check the chat. See what's going on. All right, this one looks like it's going to hold. You got a lot of shoreline to cover. See what's lurking about these. Might be some good fish back here in these back currents. You never know. She should be about maybe 8 or 9 feet deep out here, so it should be right about that level where you can get some different species back here. And this has got a lighter weight on it. I'll probably throw this one right over there by that edge over there. It's just still a little cold out here, but this sand is a lot better on walking on than them rocks. Yeah, we're just getting set up. I'm just trying to get the rods out here. She's river's up about another maybe 8-10 inches, but the water clarity is cleared up quite a bit because obviously there's seems to be a lot less barges coming down here today. Steadier water, it means the fish, especially those big old carp and grass carp and other things, they'll sneak in a little bit closer to the bank. This one looks pretty good. Nice little ball of worms on there. That line is going slack over here for some reason. This one's going back to the left now. That's pretty good. I'm just going to cast this one over here, probably around the same spot, except just a little bit over to the right. That's pretty good on that one. You never know what's going to be back here, folks. I already know there's at least a couple fish because I'm getting bites. That looks pretty good. All right, everything looks pretty good. All right, let's check the chat. All right, thanks guys for coming in. Thank you. Appreciate you. See, let my eyes adjust to this dang screen. John Joe, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Ugandi, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And Tarzan, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Meow. Turner, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And Trouble, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's see, nobody really. What's going on? Thanks for coming in. Pickles, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And Chuck, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Appreciate you folks coming in and visiting. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Who was in first? Go all the way up here. Dirty, what's going on? And John C, thanks for coming in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oops. Did not want to do that. Let go. There we go. See Tara. Yeah, we're just getting started. See Tara, nobody really. 10 minutes until I'm off for lunch. Oh, that's awesome. Let's see, who do we have here? Living God Machine, thanks for coming in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate you. What's going on? And Mucky, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate you folks coming in and visiting. See, 13 in, 2 thumbs up. Don't forget to double tap that screen. Double tap, double tap, double tap. Let's see. Right Touch, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate you folks coming in. Yeah, I can't see that one rod. I'm going to have to move her a little bit. Yeah, this one's just off camera view, unfortunately. I'm going to have to move her. Either that or prop her up. These dang rocks out there. Jeez. Yep, something got some of the worms off again. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to fish them rocks for at least a little while, unfortunately. But as we get down to the right, we should be getting to some 15, 20 foot range water. It's just not quite as deep as that one rocky shoreline. Because that plummets off right there. I really do think the fish are going to be in some shallower water. I do. I think they're going to be, especially these carp and grass carp with the water kind of raising up slowly. They're going to be moving up here. That wind got me that time. Yeah, that was definitely a wind cast. Now, I want to project this sucker, but this line won't do it. That was a great cast, just off the... Wait. I'll get her here. Yeah, the wind's blowing pretty good this way. Yeah, that's pretty good. That one looks pretty good. Yeah, it's actually not so pleasant of temperatures out here with that wind blowing. That's how fast I made it down here. The coffee's still warm. Nice bite. Saw that. I definitely saw that. That line went slack fast. That line went. It pecked once and that line went slack. Better get my gloves on. Dark colored gloves, a must when you're out in the cold. Yeah, we're probably going to give this about a half hour, and if I can't seem to get anything here, there's another little sandy spot over there we're going to try, and then move down a little bit further. Keep on moving down the shoreline, see if we can find anything active. Was pecking on that. Problem with these gloves are you can't really handle anything like weights or hooks or anything like that. Unfortunately, it's kind of the drawback of gloves. You can't really do anything with them besides cast and reel. Now, you can tell when these worms have been nibbled on. There's definitely something back here. Oh, there's a bite. Oh, I missed him. I missed him. He was doing that ding, 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 ding crap. But that is a dang good sign. That's the one thing you look for when you're down here is actual bites. Heck, if there's some good fish in here, I'll sit down here and fish for them for a while. I don't see any of them running up that cove back there, but she's up high enough to where they might start doing it. That's pretty good. I just can't cast that sideways like that. A little irritating. That's good. Pull that in just a little bit. Might be still a little bit too far over there. That's definitely something over there. Pretty good again. Way too far out. A little better. If I can get one of them little suckers to hit it. I mean, who knows what they are? There it goes again. I'm going to take a guess that these are either like small drum or big grass carp, one of the two. But I could be wrong. There's a lot of different species down here. Off the rocks. These kinds of worms obviously don't have a lot of scent. They're a lot better than your store-bought ones. At least Walmart's brand. Not the defense against Walmart, but their worms seem to not work really good. I'm trying to be as gentle as I can with this, because if this goes a bite on the... Oh, you... How could I miss that? I think split shot came off. That's weird. Hey, this is some cheap old split shots, man. That's like the second split shot that's just fallen off on me. Irritating. That was pecking on it pretty good again, too. Got some cheap old split shots. Let's see, I got a big one here. I want a kind of smaller one for this rod, because it's already got enough weight on it to hold. Yeah, I should just spend a couple days to reorganize all my stuff. Sometimes you got to take a day off to just put stuff back where it's supposed to be. Just sucker on here. Trying to keep an eye on those other rods. Right. Clamp this sucker on here. What happens when you can't find your needle nose pliers? Unfortunately. Gotta improvise. pretty good. I'm watching that line. Oh, what did it do? Patience, patience, patience. I don't know how it did that. And around and around and around. Lord. Now that fish got most of the worm off on this one. And this one looks like it's been getting a bite. Now if I saw him, he picked it up and was coming in with it. Watch that line peck a couple times and it would go slack. These little guys got me interested now. I don't know what they are. These little number 10 hooks, I should be able to hook them. Whatever they are. Pretty good. You just hold right out there on that edge. If there are some big grass carp in here, they're probably working up this little covey here and working right up the deepest part. So I've kind of got the rod scattered up and down that little spot. Recast it one more time. And I'll come check the chat again. I'll probably recast this one too here. That sucked. That sucked. That's better. That's right on where that rock point is there. You know I didn't bump that rod. And yet it was bouncing. Just got to keep that line almost tight, but not quite. Let's recast this one. I'll come talk with you folks. Well, the bait's almost gone on this one. That had a lot more worm on it than that. There goes my coffee on the ground. Set that somewhere where it's not going to fall over. And these worms, like I said, are pretty small, but they're all I can get this time of the year. They still should work. I mean, they're garden variety. They got, what, 3 or 4 times as much scent as a regular store-bought worm. Definitely still should work. Oh, that was a bite. Heck. I think that will do for now. All right. I think that'll do for now. We're actually getting some bites down here. I can't see that rod. Dang it. I have to turn her quite a bit. With this wind, I do not think I can keep that rod tip up. I know you guys want me to fish that rock wall down there where them catfish tend to stay, but that's going to be, I'm going to have a hard time fishing that. Let's see, Mucky and John and Joe. See, we have Fishing with Steve. What's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Locked Up Drag Shorts. What's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate you. What's going on? You caught you an hour? Yeah, I'm sorry about that last feed. My head was just hurting too bad to take it, and those rocks weren't helping, so I kind of had to cut her short last time, but feeling quite a bit better today. Robin says, hey, Tara. Fishing with Steve says hi. And Big Boy, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate you. What's going on? With Steve. I hope we got a good chat. My feed there, I can see all the rods pretty good here. And this sand is so much more comfortable than that other spot. John C, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. And what's that Skeeter, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And we have Kinks, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And Army Mom, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate you. What's going on? And G-Man, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate you. What's going on? Let's see. Jack of all trades, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate you. What's going on? I think I'm about caught up with everything here. George says, well then, Carrie, John, hi, y'all. Why did I not grab my gloves? The feed's good and the sound is good. Thank you, Joe. Appreciate that. It's impossible for you to know exactly when you're out here if your feed looks okay, but big old train back there. Yeah, this was a summertime, that wind wouldn't be bothering me, but 39 degrees, yeah, it's sniffly weather. Monkey says, locked up. Hey. And David Bigfoot with Dennis Bigfoot, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate you. What's going on? And locked up just hi, Monkey. How's the fishing today? We're getting some bites. I mean, I set the hook on a couple of them, but I just missed them. And they're pecking real lightly, so I have to be sitting down by that rod to be able to see the suckers. So I'll run them over here, chat with you folks for like 10 or 15 minutes, and I'll go back kind of man the rods. Hopefully I can hook up on one. You never know what they are down here. I mean, my guess is either, a small drum, a little catfish, or a real big grass carp. Because they love coming into this cove back here where the water's running out of this little gully here when the water gets up about this level. Yeah, we might have a chance here. We're getting some bites. Hopefully not another skunk. My handle is ampersand MBP, capital MBP, capital F, and the rest of ishing. It's a pretty easy one to remember. And my YouTube channel, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Any tips for fishing around St. Louis? This time of the year, it's pretty tough. There's some rainbow trout and stuff stocked in the few local ponds. Besides that, it's really tough during the wintertime. So if you get a, there's a bite. He's pulling on it. Oh, he was pulling on it. Crap. Well, like I said, springtime. A lot of local parks have a decent population of bass and stuff, so you can catch spinnerbaits, little crankbaits, crappie jigs. Always a good little. One of my favorite little lures is a little mini Strike King spinnerbait. It's so versatile around these lakes and around St. Louis. Yeah, that one was just pulling on. I should have been over here. That rod was. Oh, I missed him. That wasn't actually that far out. That was like right about there. Let's bite on that one now. I think I kind of see what they're doing. They're grabbing a hold of the gobs of these worms, and they're just grabbing onto the ends of them. You guys probably can't see these rod tips from where you are, but when they start bouncing erratically, because these buffalo and grass carp and all these other species down here, they do not pull. In fact, I was surprised to see that one pulling. They'll usually just peck on it real good, which means they're basically mouthing the bait. Sometimes you'll get them, sometimes you won't. I don't know what that is. Got it off, whatever it was. If you're fishing for something like catfish in St. Louis, the river is an awesome spot to fish. Got a lot of big blue cat and flathead and channel catfish down here, but it's a dead of winter right now. It's a lot of fish are just inactive, and the few that are active, they're not eating much. One of the few species of fish that are really, really active this time of the year are the trout and the lakes they stock. Easy way to get them is just your basic 3/8 ounce rooster tail. Set that on like a little spinning combo, even a little $15 Amazon Walmart combo. Pretty good one. Trust me, I'm going to set the hook on one of these, and you never know what's going to be down here. He's still hitting it too. These are almost biting like sturgeon. Bait shops are pretty much closed this time of the year, so unless you grab some worms at Walmart or something, or dig your own like I did, they're tough to get. Good river bait right now would be something like chicken livers, cut shad, cut herring. Worms are pretty good. I saw that. How did I? Peck, 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 peck. That's interesting. Why I can't hook them? That's just interesting. Rod kind of up. just enough to where you can see it. And these are just little shoestring worms. They're not very big, but they're definitely better than nothing. All right, I think that's back. And these guys, even with a number 10 hook, they are barely big enough to get on the hook. You got to put 2 or 3 of them on the hook to cover it. It's the same spot that I got snagged on the last cast. Yeah, that wind's kind of icky down here too right now. They're like 10, 15 mile per hour winds down here. We've had a decent amount of rain recently, so starting a fire is out of the question. Mine just tight enough so it stays. All right, that looks pretty good. And so does that. He's pecking on it. There's a big old train going the opposite way. I hate to leave a spot, I'm getting bites. I hate to leave a spot, I'm getting bites. I do have my fire pit over here. It's just, we've had too much rain. I couldn't start a fire with this wet old icky yucky wood. Let's see, we have Bouncer Slabs. What's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate you. And Bob's in the house. What's going on, anything? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate you. What's going on? We're getting a few bites down here. Having trouble hooking the little suckers, but definitely getting a few bites. And I see Dennis is still in. Make sure the chat's okay. Here we Bob says, hey Dennis and Will. And let's see. Robin, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate you. What's going on? Hope everyone's doing well and staying safe. Yeah, that's why I'm down here on the sandbar. It's a heck of a lot more safer down here. A nice yummy, yummy sand. So soft on my foot. Yeah, it's just quite comfortable down here. And we got Well, probably about 30 yards upriver we can probably fish before we get to them dang rocks again. This is freshwater. We're down on the Mississippi, down by the Arch in St. Louis. Maybe you could consider this almost brackish water, to be honest, because there's a lot of salt and stuff run off. I've heard of people catching bull sharks down here in the past. I actually saw someone that had it in the back of their truck. They got like I think a 70 or 80 pound bull shark. I've never actually caught one myself, but I've heard of people doing it. Yeah, anything's better than those pile of rocks. That was really hurting my foot the other day. And coupled with that migraine that just came out of nowhere, I was like, ooh, somebody just knocked me unconscious. If you've never had migraines before, really bad ones, it can get to that point. And the worse it gets, the longer you're going to be off your feet. So I had to get home pretty quick and get my head underneath the covers and shut all the lights and sounds off and take a couple mega doses of Tylenol. My right side of my head still actually sore from that migraine yesterday. It will actually cause cranial swelling. It'll cause it so your head will hurt for days. I think I got home pretty quick and got that Tylenol stuff in my system. I'm watching that one rod. That middle rod, something was pecking on it pretty good. And there's usually nothing back here unless it's a big old grass carp or something, which has got me very, very interested. All right, what I missed? I was watching that rod. Bouncer slabs. Let's see, who is that? Might have missed that. Karen, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate you. Anything? Yeah, migraines are. Yeah, they can incapacitate you for days if you don't treat them right. And I've gone in the ER with them before. They don't know what they're doing with them, to be honest. They put you in a room, give you some a small dose of pain relievers, and every bang they get those bright ass lights in your bright lights in your eyes. You're better off trying to treat it at home. Let's see, the carp stayed. Carp Slayer. Yeah, I was watching you catching them, Bob. I know some spots within about 15 miles of St. Louis that are really, really good for some carp. They're out of my range. And I have an idea for upgrading the channel. It involves something that electrical, and it has 2 wheels. But it's going to take me a while myself to save up for. I'm hoping to start a little like a fund for a moped to help, because you guys have no idea the amount of areas that would be open with something that I could get about maybe 10 or 12 miles per hour on. I was looking them online. There's some pretty decent ones. This one I saw was like well, they had $119 one, and then if you guys have ever done anything on Amazon, you've kind of learned that you never buy the cheapest they got. You go one up from that. They got another one that's $199. I was looking at that. That one looks awesome. And that's kind of my goal for the spring, to get by spring, is to get that moped so we can get to some really good spots. That one I could run her all the way down to where the confluence of the Missouri and the Mississippi are together. Because that's, I believe, like 16 miles upriver is where the confluence of the Missouri and the Mississippi are, which is like about a 4-hour walk. But on that moped, it's like half-hour tops. I can do that. And that's, I believe, where I got my PV Blue Cat. It was quite probably just under 100 pounds. And you get a lot of 30s and 40s down there. If I start fishing down there, I'm going to have to upgrade this, because I've really decimated some bass gear down there in Columbia Bottoms. I really do know that place. I spent like 7 or 8 years up there with my uncle, just exploring that confluence up there. And that's kind of our goal, our new goal for the channel for spring is to get that get us on really mobile, to get us on those 2 wheels. I think it's a goal we can get. I really do. Helicopter, helicopter, helicopter. There's a helicopter. Yeah, that was one slow moving train. Yep. Let's see, Bob says an e-bike. Yeah, those are expensive though, man. I was looking at they got a little $199 moped on Amazon that has it has two chargers on it, 2 batteries, 3 hours, 25 mile per hour. It's got the little bike rack in the back where I could store all my fishing gear and everything. And it's even got a rack on it where I could probably improvise and get my rods on it. It would be really, really good. It's rechargeable. I could just, fold it up and plug it, take it in the house and plug it in every night. It looked like kind of the best deal. Ooh, the wind's kind of dying down. That's good. If you're in America, Optimizing, there is a program to get free e-bikes. I know people who paid nothing. Well, if they're free, man, I could check it out. I mean, my link's down there where you could send me something on my email and on my email address. I could see if I qualify. I mean, it's obviously going to be some sort of qualifications to the site. Probably some sort of qualification. A leaf. Hey, I caught a leaf fish. I don't know why there's an overpopulation of leaf fish in Missouri. Just too many of them dang leaf fish. What is up with that helicopter? That's like a police helicopter too. There's a big old helicopter right up there. And he looks like he's hunting for somebody. The black and white helicopter, he's just going real slow. He looks like he's hunting for someone. Said if I qualify, you could send me information on that on my email address, or you just have no, even just down here. I mean, there are quite literally 15 miles with a shoreline I never get to fish because it's too far a walk. Yeah, that kind of sucked. That's better. I went right over there. There's a gully right about 3/4 of the way across this thing that it drops from about 2 feet to about 5 feet right in that middle of that gully. And if there's grass carp and stuff, carp or anything that's going working up in here, they're going to be right in that gully, working right up, kind of moving up and down this spot, trying to get to that little discharge there. That hole back there, I see why it pulls them back there too. Those rocks back there have got a little fine layer of algae on them. I don't know why it's like that back there, but it is. And you guys know how grass carp and carp, they love their moss. And this one's just been going more and more slack. One good thing about these rocks is you can fiddle with something to get snagged and you can get it out relatively easily. I hate to leave this spot. I'm getting bites, but there might be some better fish over there. Hard thing in this time of the year is just to find something that wants to hit. You guys are going to be amazed the difference in when it comes early February down here, the difference in fish activity. Like where I'm casting right now in early to mid February, you wouldn't be able to cast without getting on worm. You know, drum after little blue cat and those little yearling blue cat. And something was pecking on this one. Let me check it out. Seems like okay. Seems like it's pretty okay to me. Cast it out a little deeper. I see you pecking on it. How can I? Those have got to be something really small. I mean, to not be able to hook them when they're pecking like that. Just doing that peck, 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 peck. I mean, I could just have a school of like 6-inch white bass back here nibbling on me all day. Boy, it'd be nice to catch a little white bass. That'd be some good cut bait. That'd be some dang good cut bait. A good cast for once. Woohoo! And have to cast it 30 times. You guys just tuning in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate you. Please don't forget to double tap that screen for me. I'd like to start a fire, but unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to do it with this. All the wet driftwood and everything right now. I think we about spent enough time kind of messing with these guys. I don't know what they are, but whatever they are, I can't seem to hook them. I mean, they could be grass carp like this big. I've caught little chub minnows on these number 10 hooks, but they could be something really, really tiny. Be nice to know, but I think we're gonna move. Well, I'm not sure. Could move right at that kind of point tip there. That's still a nice little sandy spot. See, he's still pecking on it out there, whatever it is. Just that little ping, 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 ping. That's fluorocarbon knot. That's the only reason why I wouldn't be able to tell that if that was monofilament. Yeah, it shouldn't take me more than a minute or two to get this situated here. I think we killed enough time messing with these little guys. Want something trying to pull a rod in while I'm trying to do this too. Wouldn't be the first time. Would not be the first time. I got one of my little hookies here. These little gold hooks are cheap, but they're hard to come by. Put that somewhere where I'm not going to lose it. Glad I remembered that. I probably got 20 of these in the bottom of my box. Does that rod look awfully tight to you? And that rod over there looks awfully tight. Weird. Coffee's probably getting cold. Yep, about body temperature. Almost forgot the bait. Almost forgot them suckers. I forgot those go in the other bag. That's pretty much all the gear situated. We just got to move you folks down a bit. I guess we'll leave the rods there for a minute and move on down a little bit. Come back for the fishing rods. Hang on, folks. Going on a little road trip. I think we're going to go right at that, past that rock point. Let's see. 11 people in. 49 thumbs up. That's awesome, folks. Appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I think we could set up right here for just a couple of minutes and see if there's anything here. What do you folks think? Should we set up right here and kind of cast this back current, or should we go to that that rock point? Fish right past those rocks. What, set up right here? I guess we could try it here. Nice little spot right here. This needs a little bit of a camera adjustment. Zoom in, there we go. Yeah, this is pretty nice right here. All right, let me go get the fishing rods. This is our heavier weight. This is our, I believe, ounce weight. See, I need a good rock here. Ow, my foot. Ow, ow. Do not bend it. Ow, 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 ow. Couple good little rocks here. You guys notice there's now no barge traffic today. Kind of weird. There's been so many barges down here the past week or two. Pretty good like that. But I actually bomb this one out here if I wanted to. That's actually in pretty deep water. It's just, this is where I got that big flatty. It's just on a different camera angle from over there. And all right, I'll get the other rods. Ow, ow, ow. Should not have bent my foot. Ow. Yeah, this is a little splitty rig. I can probably throw this kind of, I can probably cast this right in this little back current here. It's not so deep here. It's like 7 or 8 feet deep. This is where I took the plunge for the 1K. Ouch! Dang stick, that hurt. Crap. That stung. Ooh. Stand on that eye. Might be some little drum, maybe a couple sauger or something sitting down here. I did recently see someone, they had an alligator gar snag down here about, 5 or 6 feet long. Never did land him. He had a, I kid you not, he had a little baby sauger or walleye stuck in his mouth. This is kind of medium depth here, so I actually have these reversed, to be honest. Probably should have the split shot rig down to the right. Yep. The way this current's running, I need to have this one over to the right over here and the split shot over to the left. Now that should probably be situated right there. And the split shot should be set kind of right there. And this one, oh, there's a bite. Might have hit something in the head. I was going bing, bing, bing. Need a rock or two for this one rod. Ooh, snake skin. Big old snake skin. Ow. That stick. I did that twice. And there he goes again, pecking on it. I'm gonna get that stick and I'm gonna throw it out in the middle of the river. I know what that thing's doing there. That's twice I hit my foot on it. Almost no worm left on this one. Need some more worm. This stick. I know what it's doing there. It's just in the middle of nowhere. Bye. Your driftwood now. Get more rock on this one. Every time you move, you gotta kind of set up a spot. See, no stick, haha. Didn't bump my foot, nanny. That sucker fooled me once, though. It fooled me twice, though. I bumped on it twice that time. All right, I left all my bags and stuff down here too, didn't I? Want something to pull my rod if I'm doing this. Well, that's actually kind of a good thing. Get something to pull like that. I only had a couple of real good pull bites and a couple trips down here. Right. Coffee, cold coffee, but coffee nevertheless. All this stuff's doing okay. Looks okay. Oh, same hitting it. Back on it pretty good. That went ping ping. Gotta try not to take as little of my gear out as I can because we're probably going to be moving again. Never know. This could be a real good spot. One I haven't tried in a while because you got to bomb something out there to get it out in any kind of depth. This is a serious back current back here. That's another bite on that one. I missed him. He finally decided to start hitting it. That one was out there too. Really split shots. Hold on here. Well, it's actually on there pretty good. It's just won't hold fully. There's some stuff that's biting down here today, at least. I mean, I'm not sure what they are. Half the work down here is just finding something that wants to give you a little nibble, a little tug on the line. The other work's hooking the little suckers. Our first bars of the day. That's way over there too. Not sure about the wave on that one. I think that looks pretty good. Don't want to waste these little suckers. They may not seem like a whole lot, but they're all I can get this time of the year. Don't ask me why this one casts so good too. And that's got a 1/4 ounce of weight on it with 6-pound fluoro. I can barely cast it. But this little Katama, yep, Katina, with 8-pound fluoro, it casts like a bullet. Of course, it has like a 1/2 ounce of weight. All right, she looks pretty good. All right. Let's go check out the chat feed. See what's going on. Hope I got that camera right. Let's see. Yeah, she looks pretty good. Oh my God, what is... G-Man, thank you so much. That is awesome. If you guys didn't see that scooter, for the scooter fund, thank you. I appreciate that. That is so awesome. That's a magenta. That donated $50. Ah, wow. I don't think I can get. Well, what do you think, Tar? Just one good, really good meow for that one. That's $50 towards the scooter fund. That gets us. That gets us. What is it? Almost halfway there, or a 1/4 way there. That is awesome. I really do appreciate that. Thank you. Gee, man, that is awesome. I gotta give one for that goes roar. Thank you, I appreciate that. That really is. Make sure you give that a thumbs up, folks. All right, thank you, I really do. And Lawrence, what's going on? And yeah, I hope that's where I get him. I usually give meows, but for that one, I had to get something special. See any press the wrong button, but I'm back. And thanks Bob for dropping his link. Appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, we got a roar for that one. That's a lion. That's a lion super chat there. And no us, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you. And roll call, thanks for coming in. Thank you. Appreciate that. Thank you. See, Dugandi's still in. Thank you. Appreciate that. Manzi, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you. And Shines, what's in the house? Thank you for coming in. Thank you. Appreciate that. Doug, what's going on? Thank you, folks, for coming in. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, it's our little scooter fun we're trying to get together to get a to get some sort of mobile transportation to get MVP, to get us up and down on some really cool, interesting spots. I've got probably at least another 8 or 10 lakes I can fish with just a little bit more mobility. But that is awesome. I appreciate that. I really do. Purnell, what's going on? Purnell says hi, mate. Noeb says hi, Purnell. The Caden says what's up? Let's see. Purnell says hello, Pearl, brother, and see, who do we have? Cosico, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate you coming in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Roll call says hi, Bob. From the French Islands, huh? I've never got to fish much saltwater fishing, to be honest. I've always wanted to. I caught some speckled trout when I was younger, but that's about as far as I got out. I think I caught one redfish. It's about 8 inches long. And I was so happy about catching it. I'm currently lurking. My honeysuckle white turkey breast. Sounds yummy. And is Bike in the house? Bike, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate you. What's going on? Yeah, we had a magenta. We had a big donation from G-Man. Don't forget to give that a thumbs up, folks. Big old super sticker. Appreciate that so much. Bouncer says, hey, fishing with Steve. And let's see, Bike says, Purnell, hey, brother. And Caden says, hey, yo, Bike. Noah says, hi, Bike, brother. Caden says, hey, Slabs. And Bike says, what's up, Noaps? No, Danny, we haven't caught anything today as of yet. We're missing some bites, though, at least. I think I've got some sturgeon. The shovel sturgeon can be really, really tough to catch because they got mouths like the size of dimes. So if these are sturgeon, which I'm guessing they are, I mean, they're awesome fish to catch. When you get one, they look like They look like dinosaurs, but they are tough to hook. Doug says, hi, Danny. And Danny says, hi, Doug. Tara says, hi, Mike. Roll call says, hey, Doug. And see, Danny says, hi, Tara. Tara says, hi, Danny. Mike says, hi, Tara. And Doug says, thumbs up, roll call. Another big old train behind us. Them suckers just do not give up. If I'll give you guys a quick look. Yep. Another train. And Nacho Daddy, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate you. What's going on? Thanks for coming in. Roll call says, hey, Nacho. And Tara says, hey, Daddy. And Doug says, river looks really low. It's actually about 4 feet. It gets to about -3 or -4 feet. So it can get about 8 or 9 feet lower than this during the summertime. We've had some rain, so it's pushed her up a little bit. She is still pretty low. I mean, that's still at 4 feet. That's 28 feet below flood stage. That's a bite too. I gotta go. That's a bite. That was definitely a bite on this one. Everybody was ding, 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 ding. Hey, you guys can see. Yeah, you can see your breath down here. They said it's supposed to get to 50 degrees. Yeah. They know what they're talking about. It's 40 down here tops. It's like 50 degrees. I'm going to go down here and sit on the sandbar. Yeah. Another day or two of this weather and I can, gather up some firewood and make our little fire pits down here. But we just had rain last night. And you can tell how beautiful the sand is down here. Recently we had rain because the rain will just kind of turn the sand into like this beautiful untouched ground. Once the driftwood dries out a little bit more, I can make a nice little fire. But that ain't happening. I tried it yesterday. See him? He's still hitting it too. Peck, 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 peck. I can feel that rod just doing that. That's a sturgeon out there just mouthing that worm. I watch these guys in shallow water. They'll come up and they'll nose right over the top of a bait and then just taste it. Oh, do that again. Ooh. So I got a little tiny hook on here. Sometimes they'll mouth it and actually hook themselves. He gave me a couple little pulls. I don't know what he did with it. Oh, he was on there. Oh, my dummy. I should have set the hook. Dumb. He was on there. I lifted it up. No. Just set the hook on that one. Yeah, I'm bombing that out there. That's almost to the main channel. Surprised I'm holding out there. Must be in just the right angle. Yeah, that fish, he had it. He was holding on to it. He wouldn't let go. That's way too far down. I don't know how. That's the way it's supposed to cast. I just don't get it to do it very often. That's better. Oops. Got my other line. That's a loud train there, that one. A lot of metallic sounds. Look at that. That's been cleaned. Something clean that hook off. There ain't even a little piece of worm left on it. Yeah, these aren't much on the way of worms, but like I said, if you put 3 or 4 of them on the hook, you can make a decent little size ball of worms. Huh. There's a little scale on the tip of that that hook. I don't know what that was. I guess that one's ready again. Yeah, that one clean that hook. I mean, it's not that deep. It's like 8 feet where this one is, and that one's got maybe 4 or 5 feet of water. This one's in about 15. You guys can tell that all the fish seem to be out. I'm not sure what was in that back spot back there. But most of our fish are in like 10, 15 feet of water. I mean, it's easy down there on them rocks. It's like 5 feet from the shore, it gets 15 feet of water. Down here, you got to get way out there almost to that main current to get to that stuff. Where do my gloves go? Oh! I'm standing on them, dang it. Oh! See what's going on. Rude fishing, yes. Fishing and chefing, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate you. What's going on? John and Joe is still in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Roll calls in still. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate that. Locked up still in the house. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, I really hate the dang cold weather too. I mean, oh, I hate this stuff. Spring, where art thou, spring? Please come. Give you $1. The spring will come. Wind's actually a little bit better down here in this spot. I'll be 70 where you are tomorrow. You lucky. Ooh. Why do people tell me that? When someone's out in the 40-degree temperatures telling you it's going to be 70 tomorrow, that's just mean. Well, then, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate you. What's going on? Oh, you're going to San Diego? Well, that explains why it's going to be warmer. California, yay. No ups. Hey, well, bro. Hey, mate. And let's see. Weldon says, I'm doing good. How are you? John Joe says, hi, Weld. Weld says you get 2.2K sub. That's awesome. I think we're our channel is up to like 1.6, but that's a goal I never thought I'd ever get. That's why I took a dip in the river right here when we reached it too. You guys were awesome to help me get up that high. Thank you, Weldon. Appreciate that. It's all you guys, and that's why I say, tell folks this is more your channel than it is mine. Because with me, I'd just be some dumb guy filming myself out fishing. Weldon says, hey, Danny. And Weldon says, hey, no mercy. See, Weldon, hey, fishing family. Thank you, thank you, thank you. There's a bite on the bar rod. Pecked on a couple times hard. Those are probably real small drum or something, but it would be nice to catch some. Let's see, John Joe asked, fishing, where you from? See, Weldon asked, Weldon says, hey, Wicked. And No F says, Wicked brother. And Locked Up Short says, Will and Carrie and getting tired will jump off of a few and do a quick live on my other channel. And it's bedtime. Yeah, it won't be much longer for me. By about 7 o'clock, I'm going to be napping because if I push this head too hard, it's going to come right back. I'm good right now. It's still not bothering me. It's just the future that I'm worried about. Colin says, nice locked up dog. Will doing well. Well, thank you. Locked up says, bouncer slabs, real nature, woo. Weldon, that's awesome, bouncer. I'll try to catch you live if I'm off and I get a chance. YouTube doesn't seem to be pushing the right lives. Wanted a minute to give you some watch hours times. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. They're being a nuisance in my last. I'm about to get the 4K watch hours to be fully monetized, and it's stuck at 6 for the last 3 days. Driving me nuts. See Fun Fishing, Jen Jen. You're in Oregon. Joe Jen. See Locked. Where are you from? See John says, cool, I'm from North Carolina. And no F's, he's from Scotland. It says, Sandy Coon, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Or Kane, yeah, that's Sandy Kane. Sorry about that. Yeah, it's peaceful down there. You'd probably have to go about a half a mile before you got to another human being down here. This is down on the Mississippi, down by the Arch in St. Louis. Does some weird stuff. He knows all too well. Let's see, Pickles, Misspelled Dark. John's O'Cool, and No F's dropped the link. No F says he's sublocked. John's, I'm fishing in North Carolina. Locked, no F's, no frills, no mercy. Thanks, man. Yeah, that's why I try to make everyone, if I can, moderators, because it's kind of stupid, YouTube making it so you have to be moderated to be able to sub to other folks. There should be a different level with moderator status. Anyone that doesn't have like let's say anyone that has a channel and has a number of subs and has one short to be able to go onto a live feed and to be able to sub without that crap. That's the way YouTube wants to do it. Thank you. I appreciate that, no apps. I try to make interesting and fun content for y'all. I try to set up the cameras and live feeds and really cool and relaxing places. I know if I can watch one of my videos, I know other folks will enjoy it too. Appreciate that. And Locked, yeah, definitely. Thank you. Appreciate that. And let's see, Bouncer Slabs, Moji, I'm not sure which one that is. And Dennis, Bigfoot, a great idea. No F dropped another link. Dennis Bigfoot, wrenches got to be people. Heads, I know it's John Joe Locked. You're awesome. Barbecue, they changed that so that Slanky Channel didn't lure people in during lives. Oh, I got you. Kind of makes sense, but they should have a third level of moderation levels. Make it 20 videos and 50 subs. Or you've had your channel for 5+ years or something. See, Locked Up says, John C. for sure on the freshwater side. Saltwater should be pretty similar to Florida. Tropical. Pickles Barbecue, what's up? No apps. And Locked Up, Jen, thank you. He appreciates that. Pickles says, hey, Slabs. And Slab says, hey, Pickles. Yeah, Pickles says YouTube doesn't always handle things properly. Yeah, and they take a long time to process certain things. I know when I first reached the lowest level of monetization, it took them a better part of 2 weeks, and I just looked online and saw that if you send them any type of comment to them, it almost immediately goes through, and that's exactly what happened. I put that in, and the next day it was processed. So kind of weird there. And it's Bigfoot. Yeah, that's a number of reasons I like having one. I hardly ever time to go people out, don't know who's playing or trolling. And being to heavy hand makes people scared to chat. Yeah, a lot of trolls too, when they see blue on stuff, you guys know that they tend to stay away. And there's trolling, and then there's just, ooh, yeah, I don't even want to hear from them ever again. A lot of trolls mean no harm. Pretty fun, actually. Look at Slabs, G-Man, thank you. I return the favor, but you need a short video. Yeah, shorts are pretty easy to make. Pretty fun. Yeah, I don't make content, just watch. Well, any kind of short you do will show that you're an existing channel. It helps us as creators to know that you're a relatively good channel, uh, especially when you're coming into a new live feed. To just, oh yeah, he's been it for a while and he's got a short on. The Weldon says sub number 10. 11 people in, 67 thumbs up. That's awesome, folks. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Well, that sucks. I tried to go live 4 times earlier, and I thought, walking well, I talked for 30 minutes, 3 times. Record 20 seconds. No content, awful. Yeah, whistleblower, yeah. David, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate you. What's going on? G-Man says thanks, Weld, and David says hi, no apps. Well, and, yeah, lives are pretty fun. Locked up. Yeah, they are actually pretty fun. Assuming the weather and the fish will cooperate or whatever you're trying to do is. David says, hey, Pickles, and Noah subbed. And let's see what's going on. Locked Short Cameo, left sub. And let's see, David, hey, G-Man. And Pickles, hey, David. Let's see, Dennis, drop you a link. I'll sub most anyone. I like stunning people. Well, let me check. I think you're okay. I'll just. There you go. That should make it easier. That should make things easier, Dennis. What do you think? Should I give locked up mod status to? Let's see. Thank you. I subbed to all of you. No S brother. Chuck, hi. And Dennis, thank you. You're welcome. Chuck Normus, Great Matia, and John C. Noefs, hello. My Finch is from Sur Rio, so I'll be there. Gonna try to check those out. All right, I got you. There you go. 2.5 hours in, 14 thumbs up. Not a day gonna fish, but 68 thumbs up. Appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Where are fishies? Bouncing around channels. They you start to forget. You said hi to already. Yeah, I know. I do it too. I definitely do it. Tara's back in. Tara says hi, Chuck. Oh, you're quite welcome. Yeah, not much going on, Tara, but we're out here making it at least an awesome view. I mean, you can't beat this view. Octup says I will try to attend one of your lives. It's hard because it's partially YouTube's fault. I mean, even if you put the dang bell down, the chances are you're not going to get a ping on your cell phone to tell you that someone you want to see is on. Chuck says hi, Tara. And Jen says hi. And Willem says hi, Chuck. Dennis says hi, Jen. Jen says hi, Dennis. I know I was calling you John for a while there. I'm sorry about that. You get 5, 10 subs, have a multiple channel, and private accounts. Most are documents. It's anyone which seems cool. Just gotta do it over several days so YouTube removes the subs as pot spam. John C says, Weldon, hello. Weldon, hey, John. Weldon says, it's nice of you, Locked up. Weldon says, I heard you talking about that in Cindy's live. And it's Bigfoot, yeah, that's it there, or so videos, it seems to work. Don't like waiting myself. Locked Up's thanks for now. I can only go live on my long form channel. Locked Up. I used to do long and short forms only, and I didn't get very many views at all. And I if you guys see some of my older videos, I put a heck of a lot of work into some of them videos. It's only when I started doing live forms along with them that YouTube finally picked up on me, and sent me out to a few good people like Anyfan and Turner and a lot of other channels, Cindy's. All these lives just started showing up. I started chatting, and you guys started tuning in, and we built the pride. Yeah, if you guys are going to be on New Year's, we're going to have a whole the whole YouTube channel family. We're going to have I've got between 9 and 10, so I'm going to be at home, chatting with the pride, and we're going to be talking about how the whole year is gone. Going through some of my old content and everything. Going to be doing a premiere type thing. Yeah, I mean, it is weird how YouTube, I know they want to make it so, strong channels are the ones that make it, but it doesn't matter how much strength you put into it. It just kind of weird. Oh, he's got enough to go live now? 56. Pickle says, hey, yo, Rude. Oh my God, no else. Thank you so much for that. Scooter Fun, that is awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Another magenta. That is awesome. The super chat. No else. I thank you so much. That is $112 that we've gotten towards. I think I can put the other 100 in myself. That is awesome, folks. That is just. I got to give you a roar for that one. Roar! Thank you. I appreciate that. Yep. No ups. He's the man. Appreciate that so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. That makes freezing my butt off down here all worth it, folks. No ups. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate that. He says, hell yeah, no ups. And let's see. That's no boys. LOL. Look at. Oh my God. I missed it. Did you guys see that? That eagle just about flew right on our heads. Did you guys see that on the corner of the screen? He flew right over you. Flew right over us, Noah. Did you see that? You guys have to check that out just a few seconds ago. Hey, you just hit 450 yesterday. That's awesome. I'm gonna have to see that on the short feed. I'll grab the camera and yeah, there was an eagle that just flew right over our heads because I'm sat down right by the ground. He didn't see us. He couldn't have flown 10 feet over my head. $460 next 560. Autocorrect is trolling me. It couldn't have been more than just a minute or two back. Stars all with the hearts. Decent. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys are awesome. Or it's my fingernails. Yeah, autocorrect. I hate autocorrect. It does not work properly. Especially when you're putting out people's names. That's awesome, Noah. That's awesome. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. And that eagle flew right over our heads. I'm sure that was on the live feed. Oh, you seen a hawk take a rabbit once? I've actually seen what hawks grab onto a few of my cats in the past. I try to save them because they'll dive bomb smaller cats. Cats don't like it. I thought I put you as oh, this is on a different account. Yeah, it's probably a different account, so I'll pop that in too. Locked up. Hi, Cindy. What's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate you. What's going on? You just missed what is it? An eagle just flying right over the top of us. Just when No F's gave that donation for our scooter fund. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Cindy. Appreciate that. Cindy says hi, Lock. Oh, yeah, I figured that was your other account, so you're quite welcome. Let me go check these rods out. I haven't checked them in a while. Got kind of into the chat there, didn't I? Yeah, we're getting some garbage on the stuff. We're getting some garbage on it. Get off the line, you little sucker. That stuff's horrific. Yeah, I haven't checked these out in a while. Got into the chat there, kind of forgot. You guys are awesome. I appreciate that so much. With that, there's no doubt I can, because we're trying to get a little fun together for I found a little moped on Amazon for about $200 that I get to so many other places with that little battery operated moped. And We've got half of that, and I know I can put in the other half myself. There's quite literally 20 miles of river down here that I don't get to fish anymore. Just because I can't walk it. Plus, there's the confluence of the Missouri and the Mississippi down here that I never get to fish anymore. Just that's a 4.5 hour walk down to the Missouri and Mississippi. That confluence is called the Columbia Bottoms. It's the Missouri Department of Conservation area now. Back when I was young, you used to have to walk the river shoreline because up there it was owned by farmers and stuff. You couldn't walk up there. But the conservation bought it and made a big old conservation area out of it now. And it's where I got my PB blue cat and where I hooked into a few big lake sturgeon over the years. There's a lot better population of big blues and stuff down there, that part of the river. It's not as many big flathead because there's not as big of areas of rocks and stuff. A lot heavier current. Not as many herring. A lot more shad. Down here, you almost never see a shad. River's just too tough on them. Down there, I used to carry a cast net during the summertime, and I'd see those big schools of shad out there. Hit one of those big schools of shad, have like 30 shad. There's some nice little sloughs up there, too. You guys are going to see some real interesting stuff coming this spring. And we're not getting much right now, Cindy. We are getting some bites, but I think these are sturgeon because they are doing some weird stuff. I'll get a peck bite and it'll just be really lightly mouthing it. I probably have to put on like a little tiny treble hook to hook these suckers. Now, I don't think I have any trout treble hooks. Even these little number 10 gold hooks are they're just a little bit too big to hook these things. Oh, I saw that. It can be just tough in the wintertime. It really can. I'm sitting down by the ground right here trying to stay out of the wind because this wind is like icky, icky, icky. Oh, that's when you would think you'll fish? Yeah, little fish or sturgeon. It's hard pressed to tell. Nice to be having some bites down here on the river at least. See Pickles, haha. Right, no apps. I missed that joke. BRB smoke break. Yeah, one of the benefits of doing the live feed backwards like this is that you guys don't know if I'm smoking a cigarette or not. Which I keep that like that because I know people don't like to see, a lot of people don't like to see other people smoking. It doesn't bother me. It's a cool small YouTuber who does a lot of sturgeon fishing in Oregon. Yeah, these are probably just shovel nose sturgeon. And Greg, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate you. What's going on? Yeah, I actually did see that moon last night. Especially when I woke up this morning, I was like 3 o'clock in the morning. It's like, dang, it's bright outside. Noah says, hey, Greg, buddy, what's going on? Sturgeon are cool looking fish. They really are. I haven't caught many this year. We have Doug, $20. That's a $20 super sticker for the scooter fun and safety training. I appreciate that so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate that. Don't forget to give that a thumbs up. Yeah, scooter fun. I actually have a helmet, so I don't have to worry about that one. I have a helmet I wore with my bicycle, so I got that one, that part of it down. But that's awesome. Appreciate that so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Get a pretty good meow for the $20, the orange. Wow. Appreciate that so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate that. You guys are awesome. I appreciate those so much. Thank you, Doug. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, I gave as good a meow as I could on that one, Tara. Yeah, you guys see it's gotten, what is it, yep, 38 degrees down here. Boy, that temperature dropped fast. Let's see what's going on. Yep, still says strong Doug. I appreciate that, Noah. So I appreciate all the help I can get. Thanks, Tara. I appreciate that. I just wish these fish would cooperate. Give me one good bite. Stephen Lee, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate you. What's going on? Stevens, I am. Yep. Pickles, yeah, yep, you are. Thanks for coming in. 12 people in, 72 thumbs up. Awesome, folks. Appreciate that so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. See, man, I really love the fishing community. I also run a work out fitness channel, and it's night and day with how people are with each other. Yeah, the fishing community is awesome. We uh, folks really are. I'm so glad I started doing live feeds and started getting in touch with people. And no else, like the differences you don't expect, and if someone donates, you really appreciate. Yeah, I do. I really do. I enjoy you guys coming down here and being with me no matter what. And I really do enjoy making videos. I did it for 2.5 years with almost no one coming in except for my friends, just to watch the videos, and I'd enjoy it. I enjoyed it even if I could just got a couple of views on my videos, just knowing someone was out there enjoying them. Bill Owens, no F's is a real one. Much respect, buddy. Yeah, well, I appreciate you folks. I really do. No F's, he's an awesome guy. Yeah, if you guys haven't checked out his that last live feed he did fly fishing, that's a pretty cool live feed. I need more practice with my fly rod before these grass carp wake up down here. Locked up Bill Owens for sure. Tara says, hi, Pickles. Up, you streaming tomorrow again, fly fishing? Well, I guess I'll have to stay in and watch. That's okay. I can take a break from down here. Try to figure out my next plan. This is technically my second day of skunk. I was so sick of skunks, I didn't even make a lot. I have to probably make a double one tonight for another dang skunk video. Stinky old skunk. Skeeter needs to keep his skunks on his channel. Around 12 noon. Okay. I'll definitely be in for it. Let's see. Doug says he'll get a wee watch at tea time. I actually like tea with lemon. Put a little, just a drop or two of lemon or honey in. Ooh, that's pretty good. Noah says, nice cheers, Doug mate, and locked up. Just sub no F's. And John C. says, hi, Doug. Main event 7:30 live for tying and whiskey. I'm not much of a drinker. Last time I drank a beer, it did not stay down for very long. I just kind of the medications I'm on, it doesn't really mix well. Oh, there's a bite. Far rod. Yeah, that one was ding, 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 ding. Come on, buddies, give me a break. I ran all the way over here. Does this consider it as a half takedown? Just jump back a few seconds. You can see that rod just going ding, 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 ding. Really? They're doing that on purpose. They're doing that on purpose. They're on their cell phones down there going, he's talking again. Nibble on that worm, make him run over there real quick. 5 hours difference to Eastern, noon to 6 a.m. for Mike. Yeah, it's 6 o'clock in the morning, huh? Ooh, what am I doing? Well, I'll be up doing shorts, so I should be able to catch you. Here you put my up sturgeon, hunting for sturgeon. What's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate you. What's going on? Sturgeon says hi, Tara. And the left says hi, hunting. Locked up says hi, hunting. And Tara says hi, hunting. And locked up says hunting for sturgeon. Hi there. I think that's what I'm getting down here is these shovel-nosed sturgeon. I can't seem to be able to hook the little suckers. Sturgeon says, how's it going? No mercy. The left says, hunting all good, buddy. Hey, he pecked on that far rod again. You don't pull it, I'm not getting up. Yeah, they're messing with me down here. These have got to be like little shovel-nosed sturgeons sneaking into these shallows. Because there are a lot. There's a pretty big population of sturgeon down here on this lake. Down here on this river. It's just you get a few pallids and a lot of shovel nose. And I'm trying to push this live feed to 3 hours because that'll give me about 15 minutes to get home before it gets dark. And we're at 2 hours and 43 minutes. I sure would be hoping for a fish on the line, but and I'll take a good day down here on the river. Yeah, the chat there, pros, you little sucker fish. She froze there for a minute. See, we have all good, buddy. Still a great stream. I appreciate that. No, middle rod. Yeah, that one's pulling on it. What time is it here? It is 3:11. It's the sun is set around 4:30 down here. I mean, it doesn't get dark for another half hour, but it plummets temperature right after that sun goes down. I sure would like to run her longer, but well, I still got a 55% charge. One of the benefits of having a battery extender on it. Tell you what, Tara, hey Greg, I might just, instead of, shutting the live feed off, I might walk you folks back at least to the to the floodgates. Gives you guys some interesting content of walking back to the, seeing all that cool stuff, that pathway down here. Who knows, might jump a deer or something. See, Greg says, hi, Tara. See, beautiful Missouri sunset. Yep, definitely a beautiful Missouri sunset. Yeah, right about an hour behind. Are you joining set, Tara? And Tara says, oh no, hunting. Oh yeah, hunting for sturgeon was in. Still in. Oh, sorry, hunting man, no pain. I've had 28 operations on a mirage of painkillers. Get better soon. I'm sorry. Did I miss talking about something? Whatever's wrong, I hope you feel better. When I'm with my husband, he got to have today, so all time together is me phone in hand. Work is a different story. Yeah, I got burned real bad when I was younger, so I know those painkillers, they suck. Getting off the dang things can be even worse. No, that's yeah, Tara, understandable. And Chuck slaps his head and I missed something, sorry. You're just watching the best of the 80s movies and burning through an ounce. That's just perfectly legal in Missouri and in Illinois, across the river. Well, we're at about 2 hours and 50 minutes, folks. I'm not gonna shut the live feed off. I'm gonna get my stuff together, and we can have a nice little walk up the bank here, up to the flood walls. You guys can get to see the sunset as I walk back. Get this stuff all situated. We can chat and everything while we're doing it. Give me a chance to get some warm up a little bit. Gonna take me a few minutes to break everything down. And give me a chance to warm up because my butt is cold. Whew. I gotta stop shivering. Crying out loud. It ain't that cold. It's just I got some kind of shivers in me or something. I don't know. Yeah, she don't seem to be doing much anyway, so I think I fed these fish enough for today. I bet you this ain't got any bait left on it. I just bet you. I just bet you. cleaned, suckers. Oh, yep, clean that hook off again. Just gone. Gone, gone, gone. Wow, that line went way over there. Well, that's weird. Clean too. I said at least I'm feeding some fish. I'm feeding little suckers. Just about. Just a little bitty bit. Almost got that one off too. Here, you can have it. See, that's all my rods set up. I didn't take much out, so I don't have much to put back in. We're going to take a nice little walk back to the flood wall. That's actually the best. Some of the best scenery down here is up there too. Ouch! Hopefully I don't break my butt getting up this bank. Yeah. We're about to close her down, but not quite yet. We're going to do a little nice little scenic walk back to the stuff back here, to the flood wall. Yeah, that should be okay to carry, I think. See if I can get this a little bit better. I ain't actually done this kind of thing before. Just an idea. I think that'll do. Yeah, we got to go up this. Up, 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 up. I've seen folks come down here when the sand's dry and they can't get a grip. The sand collapses underneath them. And they're kind of climbing up, like crawling up, trying to get up the bank. Don't have their river legs. Hey, I could fall on my butt. That'd be entertaining. Not for me, it'd be entertaining for you. I'll show you guys the reason why that scooter is little moped is such an idea. Oh, there's the sun setting. She ain't got much light left in her. You guys see this path, right? This path down here, it goes for all the way up to the arch this way, and this way all the way down there. That goes all the way down to Columbia Bottoms, about 15 to 20 miles. So yeah, that would hurt my butt, Karen. That would definitely hurt. This is an awesome idea, right? Take a little walk back. A lot of interesting stuff around here. You guys can really see that river up here. Did my chat freeze? Yep, definitely froze. Yeah, it's going to be cold tonight. It's going to be even colder tomorrow. Chuck says, nope. That froze on my end for a minute. See, who is that? Tara. All right, let's keep on walking here. And there's that one guy sitting down there behind that thing. I don't know what he's been doing down there every day. Probably trying to get away from the mother-in-law or something. Sister-in-law or whatever. Yeah, these are just gorgeous little views of the river down here. I'm getting the live really to go on nights after you finish. Don't want to steal viewers. I appreciate that, and we're going to shut her down here once I get to the main flood wall. And this is the flood wall here. If it ever, when the river gets up to like 40 feet, that's what stops it from flooding a lot of the stuff down here. And there's the factories across the way where they put the stuff in barges. A lot of coal and rock. That's where the quarries are across the river here. Didn't quite have her in the right view, did I? Might as well give you guys, folks, a little scenic route, at least when until I get back to where the outdoor stuff stops. And this is a landmark up here. Freedom Crossing. This is apparently where the Underground Railroad used to be situated. You guys can really see where that canal over there on that other side. Our cat keeps freezing on my side. Why do you keep doing that, chat? Do we have what? 35 thumbs up. Thank you. I'm sorry I couldn't catch anything for you folks again today, but still was an awesome day out. I appreciate all those super stickers, super chats. I hope to hang out with yours after closing this one. We're just right down here, and we'll make a left, and I'll give you guys a good view of the sun setting and close her down. Yeah, the mic dies at about 3 hours in, so I know to check it around 3 hours. That's pretty good for like a $15 mic. Barges, they're parked up and down this river right now. There's a granary. That's where they ship all the corn and grain and soybean all over the world. Not one bird, huh? Look at that. See what this is? You guys are outdoorsmen. That's a, I'm guessing that's somewhere where some deer and stuff have bedded down. Where that grass and stuff, that tall grass is knocked down like that. You don't see them much during the day, but if you come down here right after dark, you can see them a lot. And there's the floodgates right here. It's our last view of the river. Yeah, once they get out of that sun, that's the right idea, Michael, getting out of here before dark. It's different during the summertime, but this time of the year, nope. Unless you got a means of keeping yourself warm, you do not want to stay down here after dark. There's a bird. Dove. I'm gonna cut across right here. And there's the floodgates. They close that down when it gets over flood stage. You can still get in here. You just have to walk up and down the hill. And this is where they stick that pole in the back of those grain and soybean trucks, get out all that air to get a proper weight on it, and then they'll move it down there to the granary to be loaded up into the barges and into the trains and everything. Pretty cool, huh? Alright. I guess that's it for the day, folks. That's a beautiful little sunset, ain't it? I'll check you guys on the next one. Yeah, awesome for staying in for me today. Thank you guys for coming in. Thank you. Appreciate you guys. Good luck. Stay safe. Hope to see you on the water, my friends. Keep doing what you love. And keep them lines tight, my friends. See you on the next one. Thank you.